It's your girl, Miss Prime Dime, and I am back with another story time. So what had happened was I had met this young man, and we are going to call him Drake. Okay, so I met this young man named Drake in my neighborhood on a 3-day weekend in high school. So I'm like 14. So there's this new kid on the block sitting on like the front porch of our stairs and stuff, right? And he started talking to me, and he's like, "What's your name?" And of course I had to repeat my name because it's unique and different or whatever. And he tells me his name is Drake. Then he asks me, "What school do I go to?" And I'm like, "I go to Burbank." And he's like, "What? I'm about to go to Burbank." I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, I start on such and such date." And then he says, "Where's your boyfriend?" And at this time, like, I was like low-key macking. So I was a baby mac. I was new to this. So I was like, "Who? You? You're right here." And he was like, "Oh, really?" And he was like, "No, but for real, you really don't have a boyfriend?" And I'm like, "No, I'm single." And then I was like, "Where's your girlfriend?" Right? So he's like, he said the same line. He's like, "Who? You? You're right here." He's like, "Sit next to me." So we outside, we talking or whatever, while this is going on or whatever, alright? And I don't know, we were both like new to talking, I guess. So we didn't ask for numbers. So like the whole little conversation had went on. This is like a Friday or Saturday or something. And so he hugs me like before I go in the house and before he goes back to his cousin's house or whatever. So fast forward. Okay, so he did start going to my school. Like, I actually seen him. He used to like walk me to my first class every morning. And there was this one day where I was late. Well, I was late because of public transportation. So we both late, and he's like, "I'm gonna walk you to your class," and I'm like, "You sure? Ain't you gonna be late for class?" He's like, "That's alright. I'm just gonna walk you to class or whatever." So he got his arm around me, and we just walking down the halls or whatever. Cute stuff, cute. And then he hugs me, and then he kisses me on my cheek, and then he goes to class, and he's like, "Have a good day in class," or whatever. "I'll see you at lunch." Okay. So I get in class, I'm, "Oh my God, who is that?" All this stuff. Y'all, he was fine as hell. Anyway. So this was going on for about a good 2 weeks or whatever. Every morning he would walk me to class, and then we would kick it at lunch. So fast forward. There was one day where I was late to school due to public transportation and me not waking up on time. So a lot of my homeboys, we all went to the same school. So I had caught the light rail to school, and I'm like trying to hurry up and get to class because my school, like, if you are late, they do not let you go in through the back. Like, you have to go get the pink slip saying you was tardy or whatever. So I'm like trying to rush so I don't gotta deal with all that. And then the next thing I know, I hear somebody calling my name, like, "Marlette, Marlette." And then I turn around, and I'm looking like, "Who is that?" They're like, "Wait up, wait up, wait up." So it is my homeboy, D. We gonna call him D. And he's like, so I wait, and I'm like, "Who is that now?" It's D. So he walking up to me and was like, "Yo, why you late to school?" Like, Man, these freaking buses, and then I overslept because the alarm didn't go off or whatever. So we talking, and we just talking, and he was like, "Why you rushing? You already late. Like, let's just walk." So I'm walking or whatever. So me and him is walking and talking and laughing at home and stuff. He asked me about my god sister because he had like a crush on her. So we laughing and we talking and all this stuff, right? Y'all. So fast forward to lunch. I see Drake. Or no, Drake came up to me. And I like walk up to him and I have my arms out to like give him a hug, and he's like he was looking like mad funny, and I'm just like, so I gave like he gave me the one arm hug, you know, like you give your friend like the one arm hug. That's what he did, and I'm like, are you okay? What's wrong with you? Are you mad at me or something? Because any other time we would be hugging and like kicking it or whatever. No, not this day. Not this day. So what had happened was he was looking at me like, oh, so you just gonna be flirting with other guys? And I'm confused, like, what are you talking about? What other guys? I was like, I wasn't flirting with nobody, right? And he's like, oh, okay, so you wanna act dumb. And I'm like, what the heck happened? So, okay, so then he leaves and goes talk to his homeboys again. Then he comes back, and it's like right before we have to go to the 5th period after lunch. So he says, oh, I'm like, are you okay? What's wrong with you? What guys are you talking about? Like, I had forgot, like this early in the morning, y'all, I forgot all about D and me walking to school. So y'all want to know what this boy tells me? Do y'all want to know what he says? He says, I saw you. What are you talking about? I saw you. You were flirting with him. And I was like, what are you talking? Like, I was so confused. Like, what are you talking about? I wasn't flirting with nobody. And then he was like, so you weren't walking with nobody earlier when you were late to school. And I was like, who are you? I was like, you talking about D? D does not like me. He likes my god sister. And he was just like, that. And then I was like, and if you saw me, why wouldn't you come up to me and say hi? Y'all want to know what he says? He said, why would I come up to you while you're flirting with other guys? So apparently I'm a cheater because my homeboy was walking with me to school, and we did not hug, we did not touch, we did not kiss, we did not do anything for him to, like, for me to be cheating. Like, who, what? Are you serious? So later on that day, he had came up to me and apologized because he realized I didn't do anything wrong, and I realized that he was late, lurking, and just trying to catch me in something that I wasn't in. So the moral of the story is, don't assume something that you have no facts about, honey, because a cheater walking with somebody to school is not cheating, okay? Team Prime Dime.